What's up, freaking world? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. My name is Justin Copeland, and on this channel, Stay Fresh Productions, we talk about all things dealing with fragrances. Any interest in that kind of content, welcome to the Fresh Squad. This is the Freshest Squad here on YouTube, and you can join the Fresh Squad by subscribing. Simple as that. It's totally free, and by doing so, you enhance, increase, evolve, and improve and elevate your freshness being you, bringing your best self into every situation, treating others with respect, kindness, and understanding, carrying yourself with elegance and class. And we use fragrance as at least a starting place for that. You'll feel it, others will smell it. Today we are talking about my friends over at Yuniqu. Those of you who have been here for a couple of years, you might remember Yuniqu. They are a fragrance subscription service. They're based in Europe, Germany to be exact. And they're kind of one of Europe's largest and leading subscription services for fragrance. But they do ship worldwide. We'll talk more about that in a bit. What is a fragrance subscription service? If you're not familiar, it is a way for you to discover new fragrances every month. Basically, you subscribe by paying a monthly fee. We'll also talk about a way to get 50% off of the monthly fee, at least your first month. Stay tuned for that as well. And every month you get to choose one fragrance to receive in the mail, and it's going to come in the form of this. You've seen these before, this little lipstick travel atomizer. 8 milliliters, has a cartridge that comes in and out so you can replace the casing with other fragrances. And yeah, you get to try this for 30 days, see how you feel about it, and you can just rinse and repeat that process every month. And that's a great way to discover new fragrances, especially ones that are going to help you stand out from the crowd, because Yuniqu does focus on niche fragrances, which I think is really cool. A great way to discover and try niche fragrances without buying full bottles. And they have a great and growing selection of fragrances to choose from brands that maybe you haven't heard of or haven't had a chance to try. And again, we'll talk all about that here in a second. Yuniqu gives you a chance to get fragrances in a number of ways. The first one we already talked about, subscribe. You get one fragrance per month, you try it out, you can keep adding them to what I think is called your calendar, and you can just get a new one every month. You can also, if you're not really sure if you want to commit to their services yet, you can do a one-time sample. So you can buy one 8 milliliter size of a fragrance and just call it done, receive it, see how you feel about the legitimacy of the brand, of the packaging, blah blah blah. If you like what you see, what you get, then you can of course go in on the subscription. And at the end of all that, if you do happen to sample something you like, I'm pretty sure they carry full bottles of every fragrance, so you can get the full bottle directly from them. Makes it really simple. So they offer you a number of ways to get fragrance onto your skin. I want to talk to you a little bit about some fragrances that they sent to me. They sent me like 8 or 9 little samples like this. I've gotten to know a few of them. It was a lot of fun to discover some new fragrance brands I would not have had a chance to do otherwise. So I do want to thank Yuniqu for sponsoring this video. Let's talk about these fragrances. Let's talk about this first one here. This is actually from Parfum Marley. It's called Kalan. You may have heard of it. You might have it. You might love it. You might hate it. I find it to be very interesting. People say it smells similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. I see the resemblance, but it's nowhere near as candy sweet and almost like cotton candy, you know, that latex feel that you might get from Baccarat Rouge. It's kind of weird, but if you know it, you know. I don't really get that here. It's more of a spicy, very juicy, citrusy, brash experience with some sweetness. Definitely invokes the color red as per the bottle. It smells good. I don't know if it's my favorite Parfum Marley, but it's very interesting. Something I do recommend sampling at Yuniqu. Another one that I find quite beautiful is called Fortis from Imaginaires. I'm not saying that name right, but wow, this is such a pensive fragrance. This is an introspective fragrance. It has this smoky woodiness. There might be oud in here, there might be incense in here. It is basically as dark as it looks here. It's like purple. It is a very calming scent. There's a resinous nature to it. It's again kind of wispy, incensey in a way, almost like church. It's also quite smooth though. There's a smoothness to this fragrance. It's gorgeous. I've given it a wearing. I find it to be, again, a very calming, a very grounding scent, something I would wear either for myself, just at home, or if I'm going to wear it out, I'm going to make sure I'm wearing dark colors. I'm usually going to wear this at night in the cooler weather. I might wear it to a performance. It's something that will get people's attention but does not scream. If they do come into your bubble, they're going to find it pleasant. They may not completely notice it outwardly and explicitly, but it will have a calming effect on the room around you. I think it's a beautiful scent. I'm so glad I discovered this from Yuniqu. Yet another one you can try. I definitely recommend trying this one if you like oud and incense, but with a soft, comforting sweetness. I think the sweetness might be from vanilla, so it smells really good. The last fragrance I want to talk about that they sent to me is one that I'm wearing tonight as my scent of the night. This is purely sexy stuff. This is coming from Laboratorio Olfattivo. This is called Nerotic. This is composed by one of my favorite perfumers, Xerjoff. She knocked it out of the park here. This is dark, smoky, woody, leathery, warm and sweet. It is enigmatic. It is, again, sexy. It's alluring. I talked with Cecile about it. I told her how much I liked the fragrance, and she wrote back one thing that she's heard a lot from people is that this is the type of fragrance that when you wear it somewhere, you're not going to come home alone. She said that, and I thought that was awesome. And I have to agree. Incredibly sexy stuff. Sweet, dark, warm, leathery, smoky, woody, mysterious. Beautiful. This is definitely one I recommend sampling from Yuniqu. I want to talk a little bit about some fragrances that I already own that you can also sample at Yuniqu. So we have fragrances like L'Humaniste from Frapin and Figue from Molinard. They do carry both of these if you want to sample these. These are summertime staples. They're beautiful. L'Humaniste is kind of this citrusy gin and tonic kind of fragrance, very cooling, fresh, sharp, green, juniper berry, and it is just a refreshing fragrance. I'm going to spray it here in the air. It is so uplifting. It puts a smile on your face and it makes your mouth water. Not a very strong fragrance at all, so keep that in mind, but might as well sample it just to see how you like it on your skin. I think it is amazing for the summer. Sidonie Lancesser is the perfumer here. She did a fantastic job. Figue is, as per the name, beautiful fig fragrance. Very green and woody, juicy, but not too sweet. It is a fruity scent. It is citrus. Again, it's kind of green woods, a little bit dry, but quite fresh. Very reminiscent of the fig tree itself. It smells incredible. Lovely stuff. And let's talk about Xerjoff Uden. Yet again, something you can sample at Yuniqu. And this is a very unique combination of elements coming together to make something that is elegant, but also kind of easygoing. It is like a lemony citrus type of feel, bright, kind of juicy and tart, but mixed with coffee. So a nice duality there, some warmth. You do have some boozy rum, maybe some vanilla or something like that. It is sweet, warm, but kind of citrusy and bright. So these two worlds are coming together to make a beautiful fragrance that is quite elegant. Some people say it smells very similar to Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. I agree with that, but this is more complex. This has a little bit more nuance than that. Not to say it's better, but if you're looking for a niche version, as people often ask about, of this designer fragrance that is very popular, this is one to go to, and you don't have to go on a full bottle. Just add a sample of this to your calendar and see how you feel about it. Great springtime and also fall, but mostly spring. It does well with warmth. That is Xerjoff Uden. So that's going to do it for me. That is Yuniqu in a nutshell. We have a great way for you to save some money. As I mentioned earlier, use the code Justin50, and as I said, 50% off your first month subscription, which is crazy. Very generous on their part, but it's a little gift for you guys, the Fresh Squad. So make sure you go down to the description of this video, click on the link, use the code on your first month. As far as I understand, you can cancel at any time without penalty, which is awesome. Now shipping, as I said, they do ship worldwide, which is again awesome, and they offer free shipping as long as you hit these certain minimums. They're all outlined on their website. You can check them out, but I know for the US, I think you have to spend 150 euros before you get free shipping. Otherwise, shipping costs will apply, but they're shipping from across the globe. So what can we expect? Anyway, all the information is detailed on their website if you want to check out the FAQs about shipping and delivering and all that. I would love to know, have you tried Yuniqu? Do you currently use their services, or have you used them in the past? How do you feel about their selection? How do you feel about their service? Let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you like the video, please like the video. It really means so much to me and helps with my visibility across YouTube. And make sure you join the Fresh Squad. Again, it's totally free, costs you absolutely nothing, and you can increase your freshness. It's a win-win for you, and I would love to have you as a part of the squad and have you back at the next video. Nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.